Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Today, let's talk about the planetary transits happening in the month of July. Before that, I really want to thank you for the very great response, a very beautiful response given to the Ketu and Navamsha videos. I hope you truly enjoyed those videos. So there's a part 3 which is pending. It's not pending. I think it's meant to be released in July itself. So stay tuned for that. But before, let's talk about the weather report. It's hot, it's humid, it's about to rain, but it's not happening. Yeah. So let's talk about the weather report for July, the transits happening in July. Our main focus today is on Venus. Venus going back to its home in Taurus, and let's see how it brings some restoration, healing, and stability for you, and also how Mars and Ketu in Leo continues to create some drama for each and every soul on this earth, how they continue to challenge you, trigger you, and how the Venus on the other hand will bring some relief, love, and healing for each and every one of us. And also, Saturn will go retrograde in Pisces in July, but we will discuss about it in this video, but there's a separate video for it, so do wait for that. Probably the next video, Saturn retrograde in Pisces and how it's going to impact you. Today, let's look into the other transits. For Aries, Venus will be in Taurus in your second house. So this enhances the way of living. I know in the fifth house, there is Mars and Ketu in Leo, and this leads to a lot of inner agitation. The world, the people, there are situations, they are challenging your identity. They are also, somehow provoking you. There's anger over something or someone. But the Venus heals not just you, but certain relationships as well. It firstly helps you to appreciate what you have in life right now, that value you will give to yourself, to your loved ones. So Venus enhances the living. Venus brings comfort, it brings luxury, it will bring happiness for you, and also the bonding with your loved ones, with your family will get better. So Venus not just improves the self-love, not just improves your relationships with people, because Venus is also your seventh lord. So even in the public life, you are very well respected and given value for who you are, even if you're someone who doesn't want external validation, but there is love, there is really a lot of respect coming into your journey now. But the Mars Ketu, remember, it is right now, it is about your dignity, it is about your happiness, your identity, and it's an indicator. This transit shows that you don't have to give a lot to people right now, especially in those places with those people who don't treat you with respect. No matter what you do, they really challenge your worth. So you don't have to overdo to prove yourself, you don't have to overfight with these people to prove your worth. So how you use your emotional energy, where you take your energy to, you have to be very careful, because your emotional energy is very scattered. This may impact your bond with children. If you don't have children, this is about your purpose in life, what you really love doing. It will impact that area, this anger. So anger needs great management here. Mars rules your first house. There's a beautiful full moon in your ninth house, which brings divine intervention. It brings blessings, it brings guidance, it opens your path, and it brings luck in your this particular month of July. And in the, okay, my sheet is flying in the air. Okay, so Yeah, so I can see in the fourth house you have Mercury and Sun in Cancer, in the Cancer sign, and Sun shows again the return to your home, return to your family. Like the major focus now is towards the loved ones. Maybe you have a certain responsibility, duty towards other people, so you will focus on that. So there's a big focus on home, family, loved ones. And Mercury in Cancer may sometimes make you feel a bit insecure, or overthinking patterns may happen because you're concerned about your loved ones. That could be the thing. But overall, I feel for Aries, it's a very good month. Saturn going retrograde in the 12th house, we'll talk about that later. But the Saturn retrograde in the 12th house is a lot about thinking about the past, thinking about what failed, the broken dreams in the past. So it's not about you have to think constantly about it, but what you learned from it, this is where you have to work the most. For Taurus, Venus in the first house in Taurus sign. So Venus here firstly opens up a path where you're truly going to focus on how you look. You may get very conscious about how you look, but it's not that very insecurity kind of conscious. It is about celebrating who you are, your worth, celebrating where you are in life right now, your beauty. There's a lot of grooming which is going to happen, whether it's physical, your looks, bringing more luxury into life, but it is also about giving yourself time, giving yourself that respect and love you may offer to other people, but not giving justice to yourself. So, Venus in the first house in Taurus is like giving justice to self and a lot of self love. And you're going to really appreciate what you have done till now. And I think the Venus may bring also some kind of success, because Venus in your chart is the sixth lord. So something settles here. You will move beyond some kind of conflict. There's some kind of settlement, and it's in your favor, whether it's an argument, whether it's a challenge or competition, whatever it is. Venus shows resolving a certain challenge with great dignity, and you are the winner. You're the person who is so amazing. You don't have to fight to get what you want or what you deserve. You will get it. You own this success in a beautiful way. So there's a lot of beauty coming to you, external, internal, and celebrating your life this month. And Venus, in short, it is about healing, self love, giving yourself time and priority. Mars Ketu continues their journey from fourth house in the Leo sign. Now, this thing may show certain challenges in the home, in the family life. Maybe this is about the health being impacted, Mars Ketu in the fourth house, some issues connected to inflammation. So it may keep you worried at the back of your mind. It could be about a major transaction with respect to property. So something very crucial happening at home, and it keeps you on the edge. It keeps you worried because still there's a lot to do. Still there's this result pending. So that may keep you a bit worried. Something about home keeps you worried, or it is simply about now you have to really focus on moving forward in life with respect to your emotions. If you are constantly thinking about some kind of argument or fight with someone, it's making you more angry and more hurt. So that healing comes through the Venus. And there's a beautiful full moon in the eighth house in Sagittarius. This really will help you to rise above anything which is bothering you, challenging you, blocking you. You're drowned in your feelings. This will help you to see a big rise in life, overcoming a big emotional block. And then we have Sun Mercury in Cancer in the third house. Sun Mercury will really enhance your ability to find solutions in your career. Also, it will help you a lot in doing the work very quickly. All you have to do is don't take anything too seriously at the work front. You may get a bit emotional at the work front, so you have to avoid that. But Sun will bring success. Mercury will help you to resolve your work very quickly. We have Saturn going retrograde, which we will discuss later in the next video in your 11th house. But this shows there are certain areas in your life which you have to really review. If you want the right result, you have to review, you have to redo something, especially in the professional path. For Gemini, Jupiter continues its journey from your first house. And yes, right now it's in Ardhara Nakshatra, so it leads to this need to find clarity in life right now. It's like suddenly you're overwhelmed by a lot of emotions from the past and also the present and also what's going to happen tomorrow. So it's like raining for Gemini. But you will find the clarity. I think this current transit of Jupiter is all here to bring clarity in your life. So you will find it. Venus in the 12th house in Taurus. This is about a beautiful period of self-healing. I think this is not about love coming from others. It is about how you love yourself, because this transit can bring people from past, memories from past, people from past, where there are struggles in the love, in the connection. And I think the Venus shows that even if people come back to you, they will never offer you the right stability and the love you deserve. So Venus brings the realization of what you truly deserve. It's about taking care of yourself. Venus in the house of isolation, so disconnecting from others and taking care of your needs, taking care of yourself, giving yourself the space to heal, especially if there's a lot of hurt in the family life, in the relationships. And Venus also shows if you are into creative work, it will beautifully help you in your profession or in your hobby if it's creative. And in the second house, there is Sun and Mercury in Cancer. For Gemini, Sun is the lord of the third house. So Sun shows there can be sometimes a struggle with someone in authority, maybe a parent figure or authority, or maybe someone needs your care, your help at this time. Sun shows a major focus on improving your life, improving your lifestyle. Being in charge of your health, of your daily routine. So you will make good decisions at this time to take care of yourself and your daily journey. Mars Ketu continues their journey in the third house in Leo. Now this is about strength. This is about effort. Mars in the third house shows great plans. You have great plans and strategies, but Ketu and Leo makes you feel overwhelmed. It's like there's so much of energy, but most of it goes wasted in overthinking or maybe doing something but not completing it. So completion of work, completion of certain project, or completion of whatever you're aiming for in life, it is slightly delayed because Mars Ketu shows maybe some health struggles, maybe feeling exhausted, the energy is scattered, so there's a block in fulfilling what you want. So Venus shows resting, caring, and taking care of yourself, your well-being, and do what you love. Venus shows do what you love at this time. And then there is a full moon in the 7th house in Sagittarius. This really enhances your respect, your public image. You will be appreciated for who you truly are. People will respect you for your knowledge. Saturn going retrograde in the 10th house, we will talk about that later in the next video, but it shows that your work schedule may get difficult, or you have to really work for long hours. So this is making things a bit more intense with respect to work. For Cancer, Venus in the 11th house, it is the 11th Lord in the 11th house this time in Taurus. Venus brings great fulfillment for Cancer. There's a certain aim, certain ambition being fulfilled. Maybe it's a short term goal, but it will be accomplished. People will give you a lot of respect. They will appreciate your work, your success, and also you may get a lot of compliments about how you look, how amazing you are. So Venus enhances the social networking. It enhances the ability to also attract better opportunities. It's not just your work, but how you look, how you make other people happy. That energy is going to expand, and because of that, you will get more opportunities in life, whether it's new connections, new business partners, or maybe a new love connection as well. So Venus is really helping you to heal the social aspect of your life, moving away from the people who are not so great and attracting people who are really good for you or that truly respect you. Second house is right now occupied by Mars and Ketu in Leo. So this indicates there's still some struggles with respect to family life, or it's not just about family life. Second house is how truly you see your worth, how you truly see your value. It is the resource house. Your energy is a big resource, your finances are big resources. So somehow your resources are in a deficit right now. Maybe it's not about wealth. And if it is about wealth, Venus helps you in enhancing that wealth, in that growth or promotion. But Mars Ketu is not just talking about wealth in the second house. It's like it's a deep disconnect from within. Maybe stuck in certain patterns, stuck with a certain family responsibility. There's a limitation which stops you to access your very own resources. Maybe it's your anger, maybe it's a past hurt, maybe it's a difficult dynamic with someone in the family. So your mind stays there and you cannot really access what you truly have. Not like it's not about just money. It is about productivity. There's a struggle with productivity right now. So the Mars Ketu continues here in the second house for this month, but it will get better with time. Within this month, things will get better. You'll have more energy, more productivity as well. Or maybe there are some struggles with the sibling, very concerned about the sibling. And then there is a full moon in the 6th house in Sagittarius. It shows this month brings a lot of work and you will do it very dedicatedly. Moon shows sometimes you may not focus on your diet, your daily routine, because there's too much of work. Because moon will be in Sagittarius, this full moon, and Jupiter is in 12th house. So it shows burdened by work, but also burdened by a lot of expectations of people or too much thinking about future. So moon here will help you to overcome that overwhelming feelings, and moon will show you that how your work can help you to achieve everything. So moon brings success. And we also have Saturn going retrograde in the 9th house. We will talk about that later in the next video. But Saturn retrograde in the 9th house shows that whatever you want, that opportunity will definitely come to you, but maybe there's some waiting, or maybe whatever opportunity may come in your path right now in this month is not very great. You may feel it's too risky to take that opportunity. So some doubt regarding the upcoming opportunities might happen. For Leo, Mars Ketu will continue their journey in the 1st house. Here Mars shows that you really need to preserve your energy, your physical energy. Mars Ketu shows sometimes overreacting on small things, getting angry over very small issues. It it kind of keeps the trigger on this transit in the first house, where you're so much into your emotions or reacting to things that it's almost like ignorance of self, not taking care of self. People truly challenging your worth, they're challenging your identity, and it's like, I'm too tired to explain myself, I'm too tired to prove myself. You don't have to prove yourself at all. Mars Ketu in the first house in Leo is about taking care of yourself, disconnecting from everywhere, those places, those people who trigger you, they trigger the worst in you. And also, the Rahu is transforming you in the seventh house. It is helping you to learn how to be with people. I think this axis is teaching you that how to not to lose yourself completely, and learning the diplomatic way to deal with the world, with the people. So Mars Ketu shows losing your power to the wrong people, to the wrong places. They challenge your self worth in a great way. Wounded, hurt. But the Venus in the 10th house, see, 10th house is not just a career. 10th house is a beautiful house that shows what you do and how happy it makes you in life. So the Venus over here is showing that you will return to your peace, you will return to your stability. It's a very stable placement, Venus in Taurus. Whatever is important for you, whatever makes you happy, life will start healing, everything will start restoring with this Venus, giving more importance to what you truly love, what you truly enjoy in life, something which makes you feel worthy. There's more focus on that. So you will see certain situations, not just in the work front but personal life as well. You will feel happy about them. These are the glimmers in your life. They really make you hopeful, and you will take a stand for yourself. You will feel more stable, more secure. So Venus is giving you success in career and even in your personal journey, feeling more stable, strong and positive, and a very wonderful way to deal with people, not losing yourself completely in this process. And Venus will give you a lot of success if you are in a business or you are in the beauty industry, finance industry. Venus will give a lot of success to you, stability to you. Sun Mercury in the 12th house in Cancer. So Sun again is leading to identity crisis. Deep within there is a need to be, given. You want love, you want appreciation, you want to feel safe. And in order to feel safe, Sun is telling you to disconnect from the people who are emotionally challenging you. If you can't confront right now, or maybe because the Mars shows anger, a lot of anger, so Sun shows disconnection from the people and taking care of yourself. Sun Mercury in the 12th house, where the Sun is the first lord and Mercury rules over second house, and it also rules over the 11th house. It shows a period of break or taking a rest from your daily life. For Virgo, the first house ruler, Mercury, will be along with the Sun in the 11th house. So this placement will definitely bring some kind of reward and success. And it's not just about the work, like your emotions rely on that. There's something about your profession or maybe something else you want to achieve in life. Your emotions are very connected to it. So there is small achievements, small rewards happening for you at this time. Sun in Cancer shows emotionally you may be triggered or challenged by the people at work front or authority at the work front. It's not a very big challenge, but just you may get emotional, or someone impacting you deeply at the work front. Your emotions are being impacted. But Mercury shows success is there. Small achievements, maybe not big, but it will make you happy. 12th house is having Mars, Ketu in Leo for this entire month, and Mars is your 8th lord and the 3rd lord. So, Mars is deeply impacting your courage at this time. And because of that, you may postpone certain things, you may postpone certain decisions and projects. And it also brings certain memories from past which may trigger you. It can be exhausting. So Mars Ketu shows in the 12th house that a state of being hurt, a state of being very sensitive, and protecting yourself is significant. Physically, also, Mars is draining your energy with the Ketu, leading to health issues, headache, eyesight issues, or inflammation or blood issues. So, health needs a lot of care for the Virgo people at this time, and also not overreacting on anything, like keeping your anger in control is very important. And the Venus, the good thing is the Venus in the ninth house, ninth lord in the ninth house. So Venus is bringing luck for you, whether it's finances, whether it's your relationships. Venus will really bring positivity. You will feel very strong. You will feel very certain about your future. Like, this is my path and I will do it. Venus is about fulfillment. And that is a very important aspect of life, how fulfilled you are in your journey, no matter how much you have. So Venus brings a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment, that whatever I have done till now, it's great. And what I will do in future, that is also very important. It holds great value and I can do it. So Venus enhances that fulfillment. Venus brings opportunities which can really enhance your wealth. And Venus may also improve your connections with people. Where there is true love, there is genuineness in those connections. Venus will bring love from those connections as well. Saturn going retrograde in the 7th house, still the lessons in love and partnership may persist. We will talk about this later, but the challenges of Saturn are greatly reduced or balanced by the Venus presence in the 9th house. It brings healing, it brings restoration. And Saturn, what it is doing in the 7th house, mainly anything which is not real, any business partnership, relationship, or marriage. Saturn here shows that any bond where there is no solid foundation, it will be broken. It will be challenged in that way. So let's talk about this later. But yeah, Venus is restoring a lot. Anything which is beautiful in your life, whether it's true love and true respect, Venus will enhance that area of life, and it enhances your wealth as well. There's a full moon in the 4th house, so it brings major focus towards family, loved ones, and home. It enhances your life with respect to your home. For Libra, your first house ruler, Venus in the 8th house in Taurus, it's in its own sign. Venus in the 8th house, why it is challenging? Because somehow it increases the uncertainty factor in love. Feeling uncertain about the other person's feelings, feeling uncertain about the future of the connection, or feeling uncertain about anything significant connected to relationships in life, whether it's family, whether it's marriage. So Venus in Taurus shows certain changes in your relationships where it is not keeping you in doubt, but here, since Venus is in Taurus, now you will be more assured about who is right and who is not right, who can really help you out, who can truly support you, and who will never do that for you. So Venus in Taurus in 8th house brings more clarity for you. Maybe this month may initiate with uncertainty, but it's like a deep dive into your connections. The theme of this month is people in your life. And this deep dive will really help you to know who is truly on your side. Venus is about choosing yourself, number one, in all the chaos, choosing yourself. Because 8th house is also about rebirth. So Venus is showing healing is so beautiful for you. Self-love, or respecting your love, respecting the value you offer to other people, taking a stand for yourself, supporting yourself. So Venus may give some chaos in connections, but the truth is being revealed. That chaos may happen because some truth needs to be revealed. So you will realize that. And it shows a period of intense healing of your heart, taking care of yourself in a great manner. So it's like a rebirth when it comes to self-love and relationships. More depth in the existing connections. It can really enhance the love and the depth in the existing connection. And also it has the potential to reveal the truth of someone who is not right for you. So patience is the key in your connections, because in this month 7th house is hemmed between Saturn and Venus. Saturn going retrograde in the 6th house. So it shows that whatever you are running from, you have to face it, you have to compete with it, you have to deal with it. We will talk about this more in our next video, but Saturn shows don't run away from what challenges you. Face it with great courage. Full moon in the 3rd house in Sagittarius. The moon is really going to enhance your efforts. It's going to enhance how you communicate in your connections with people. You'll get more bold. Sharing of your knowledge will also happen here. Sharing some kind of piece of information, or maybe your work is as such, you have to share knowledge, you have to communicate to other people. So your communication gets strong here and it will reward you. Sun Mercury in Cancer in the 10th house. So the major center stage is connected to your work. The major limelight is your 10th house, your profession. There can be certain confusions at the work front, maybe your work, maybe between you and certain people. There can be insecurity or confusion, but it will be resolved. Don't have to worry a lot about it. But Sun in Cancer in the 10th house shows deep dedication to what you are doing. Major focus. The work takes the center stage. Or maybe some overwhelming emotions interfering in your work may happen. And yeah, so these are the transits. Mars Ketu in the 11th house. They continue their journey in Leo. This shows certain blocks in the income, or certain delays or blocks in achieving what you're trying to do right now. Mars shows don't take impulsive decisions. Wait for the right time. For Scorpio, the Venus will be in the 7th house in Taurus. Venus is the 12th lord and it is the 7th lord. So Venus enhances your public reputation. Venus will heal something which is definitely connected to how the world views you, how the public views you, how the people at work may view you. So Venus not just heals the self-love, but more than it is about healing your public image, how people view you. There is some achievement or clarity which may happen, which will enhance your overall persona. People will truly see the most amazing things about you. They will value that. Venus enhances the love connections or marriage. Venus will bring back the stability in love. So a lot of time in this month is going towards your people, spending time with your loved ones, with your partner. This enhances your business, the trade. There will be financially a lot of growth. So Venus will give you a lot of popularity as well. And we have a full moon in second house, which is also the house of Venus. It is the house of Taurus. So moon further enhances your image. It enhances the love coming into your life through other people. And not just you're getting love from someone significant or family, but a lot of guidance coming from others as well. Moon enhances the quality of living, and some kind of celebration may also happen for you. Mars Ketu, they continue their journey from the 10th house. 10th house of career, they are in Leo. And this shows there can be disappointments or arguments or confusion, verbal conflicts with people who are at the work front. Or maybe someone who is a rivalry to you. So confrontation may happen between you and some people who are at your work front. They are your competitors, maybe your blood connections, people, relatives. Mars Ketu shows someone trying to bring you down, but it won't happen because you have the support of Venus. You will really go beyond this conflict. You will just focus on your craft and your work, and you will succeed. There are people who will truly help you. So Mars Ketu's impact is anger. They may make the workplace a bit uncomfortable, but your strength and the support you will get, it will help you to stand for yourself in a great manner. And also Sun Mercury in Cancer in the ninth house this month. So the ninth house shows great use of your knowledge. Whatever knowledge you have, the skills you have, you will use them in a great manner. Sun also shows concerned about the father's well-being, because we have Saturn retrograde in the fifth house, Sun in Cancer in the ninth house. So worried about someone elder in your family, or you are taking responsibilities now on the behalf of someone else. Maybe it's your work, maybe it's your family life. But great use of your potential, that is going to happen. And Saturn going retrograde in the fifth house, we will talk about this in the later video, in the next video. But overall, Saturn shows that you must review your emotions. You must emotionally mature from certain aspects of life. Practicing maturity, not going back and doing same mistakes. For Sagittarius, there's a full moon this month in your first house. And this is going to make you feel very excited. Moon is the 8th lord in your chart. So it brings excitement, it brings a lot of positivity to really overcome certain challenges. Even if it's not positivity, it is about great strength, a sense of, I can do this, I have to overcome this. Otherwise, I will be stuck in fear, I will be stuck in this feeling. So going beyond that tension or fear or something very stagnating in life, you will overcome that. So moon makes everything positive for you. Moon makes everything adventurous for you. You may take a risk and you will win in that. So moon shows there are great blessings of moon on you. You will be very emotionally fulfilled. You will be very active. And for Sagittarius, Mars Ketu continue their journey in the ninth house in Leo. Mars Ketu in the ninth house. This is the house of how much faith you have on yourself, how much faith you have in what you do, and the opportunities coming into your life. So Mars Ketu may make you a bit frustrated or restless about the right opportunities coming into your life. You may feel that the right thing is not reaching you, or maybe whatever opportunity comes to you, it's not that great. So it is about learning to find the right thing for yourself. Not everything may help you to grow in life. Mars Ketu are draining your energy, maybe even draining your faith at this time, that I'm not getting the right opportunity in my path. Or maybe I'm constantly trying to complete something and there is no result. So Mars Ketu shows a time period of waiting. And also in this process, you are learning what truly hurts you and what truly enhances your life. That observation, that learning, accumulating that wisdom is happening for you right now. And also, if you are traveling this month, there can be some minor inconveniences. Overall, the lesson of Mars Ketu in the ninth house is to trust your strength, trust your identity. It can give challenges with a guru, a guiding figure, or a teacher in your life. And now it's time to listen to your wisdom more than anyone else saying anything to you. And this month we also have Venus in the sixth house, sixth lord in the sixth house in Taurus. Venus here brings success. It brings some kind of victory, overcoming big obstacle with respect to wealth, overcoming certain financial debt, repaying that financial debt. Venus shows with respect to love, relationships, there can be minor arguments, confrontation, differences, but they will be balanced, they will be healed, those conflicts will go away. So that is a big relief. Venus shows the relationships may have their own issues, whether it's family life or romantic life or a partner, but it will be restored, it will be healed, it will be balanced in a great manner. Saturn is going retrograde. We will talk about this later, but Saturn in the fourth house going retrograde, it's about looking back again to those connections, those emotional bonds with family and certain people who truly deserves to stay there for you, and from where you have to truly exit at this time. Sun Mercury in Cancer in the eighth house. Sun shows you may take a break from your work. You may take a break to take care of your health as well. For Capricorn, your first house ruler, Saturn, is going retrograde in the third house in Pisces. We will talk about this in detail in the next video, but a quick highlight. This is about going back to your plans and your dreams and do your best. A change in how you do things, change in strategy is required. So you will work on that, going back towards the very detailing of what you are doing in career, maybe in your personal journey. You have to look back, what needs to be changed, how my efforts should be changed. And also it shows distance. There is emotional, and even with respect to your communication, there is some distance you will maintain. You will disconnect to focus on what is important. So we were talking about Venus. Venus is the theme for this reading. Fifth lord in the fifth house. Venus is ruling over your career as well, 10th house. So Venus shows a great enhancement in your productivity. I think Venus will help Saturn to look back and enhance your potential. Venus enhances your potential here, and you will give great value to what you are doing in life. great productivity. Venus shows some kind of celebration, happiness because like what your heart says, you are doing it. Meeting important people in your life, celebrating something with them, socializing. Venus also shows giving yourself the best things in life, whatever your pocket allows, giving yourself happiness, luxury, buying something nice for yourself. Venus enhances your romantic connections, it enhances the love in your life. How much you respect yourself, how much others are loving you. Venus will enhance that, strengthen that. And your bond with your children, if you have children, it will get better. And Venus is giving you a great support in the career as well. It enhances your strength, how much value you give to what you are doing. It enhances the productivity and the creativity in a great manner. So it will help you with the wealth as well, growth in the finances. But yeah, Rahu in the second house, so take care of how you spend your money. So that is significant. More focus on saving the finances. 12th house, well, there will be a full moon in Sagittarius. And this full moon in Sagittarius shows a deep, deep healing process, healing of emotions, whatever challenges you, irritates you, anything or any person who questions your faith, they question your way of working in philosophy, that creates immense hurt. That's why Sagittarius rules your 12th house, because when your faith and your right thing, what you have done is right and still it is being questioned, it challenges you the most. So moon shows restoration of faith, restoration of your happiness, feeling safe. You may again, again that disconnection aspect is very strong. Protecting your peace, moon shows that. Moon shows, being the seventh lord, people who want emotional support through you, they may come back to you. But again, are you willing to repeat certain mistakes again? Sun, Mercury in Cancer in the seventh house. So a lot of socializing is going to happen, meeting a lot of people through work, through your friends, your family life. There is a lot of interaction with the people happening for you. A lot of talking is going to happen for you. And Mars Ketu continues their journey from the 8th house in Leo. And this is the biggest trigger for Capricorn. It makes you angry, it makes you anxious, and it's tough to balance this aspect of life right now, constantly being anxious over something. So this will go away very soon, but yeah, for July still things may be a bit challenging in nature, how they trigger you. For Aquarius, your first house ruler, Saturn, will go retrograde in the second house. Of course, we will talk about this in detail in the next video. But Saturn shows being in the second house, retrograde, there is some kind of opposition you may see in the opinions, in the way of working, how you're fulfilling your duty. Within the family life, there are certain differences or struggle with finances. It could be the finances of the family. It's something which comes through your family. So how you will use it, how you are going to buy something out of that. So how you utilize the assets and the finances coming from family. This is where a lot of work is going to happen, or it shows some kind of difference in the opinion or being misunderstood simply. But the beautiful part is the Venus. We are talking about Venus here. Venus is the fourth lord in the fourth house, and it will greatly balance the challenge coming from Saturn. Venus brings love in the situation. Venus brings, if there are people who are not so supportive, Venus brings people who are very supportive. There are people who truly love you, and they will support you. Venus in Taurus in the fourth house shows maybe whatever you are doing right now, the finances, worried about how you're going to use your finances, maybe some important deal is going to happen. Venus assures success in that financial deal. Venus brings luxury, Venus brings love. In the family life or from your loved one, from your partner, Venus shows that the luxury will keep on growing. There's prosperity with respect to your home and family life. You may further enhance the structure, the space at your home, decorating it, enhancing the aesthetics of the house. So Venus shows a very safe place where there is a lot of love and appreciation. Despite of the challenges of Saturn, there is love coming from the Venus. And fourth house is also the house of moon. So it is about beauty. Something is going to be more beautiful in your life, whether it's your surroundings, whether it's the people, and how you take care of yourself, how you carry yourself. It's going to be more pleasing, more beautiful. And Venus brings some kind of luck, being the ninth lord in the fourth house in Taurus. It brings some kind of a luck, help from people, some kind of important guidance, maybe a sudden financial profit or gain, finding someone who is truly, supportive towards you. So Venus is helping you a lot. But the another house which is ruled by Venus, seventh house is the house of Venus, right? But here we have Mars, Ketu in Leo. So Mars, Ketu with respect to the public life, with respect to relationships, partnerships in business, maybe in marriage. Mars, Ketu shows that what you are going through right now is over giving. It's like when you give, you are hurt. When you do something for the other person, you feel the hurt, you feel the damage, because somehow it shows giving more than you have. So Ketu here blocks that. Mars Ketu also shows maybe someone is putting a wrong allegation on you, dealing with some kind of confusion in the public life. But the Rahu shows you will beautifully rise. Rahu shows, Venus assures that you will be truly valued and you will overcome these hurdles and challenges. Mars Ketu shows imbalance in certain connections or public life or how the world views you. It's like taking away your courage. Some people trying to, that competition maybe you are dealing with, it feels like rage and anger. But Venus heals here. Venus will restore everything. Sun, Mercury in Cancer in the sixth house, it shows that competition is impacting you emotionally. But there's a full moon in the 11th house this month in Sagittarius. It brings victory. It brings a lot of faith in your dreams and whatever you are doing in life. For Pisces, Saturn will go retrograde in the first house this month in Pisces. So we will talk about this in detail in our next video. But this retrograde movement of Saturn shows being stuck in certain dreams, being stuck in certain decisions. It's very important for you. This dream is important for you. This achievement is important for you. But somehow you are doubting your dreams. Maybe there's a delay in fulfillment of a dream. So I think the final work of Saturn here is to let go those dreams which are very painful for you right now, and choose what is right ahead of you in life. So we will talk about that later. But let's focus on Venus, because Venus is the theme of our present video. So Venus is in the third house, third lord in the third house, and it is also the eighth lord in your chart. Venus will enhance the ability to trust your decisions. Venus will enhance your strength, your decision making, and most importantly, the financial decisions you may take will give you great wealth and growth. You're very focused towards your finances, how to grow them, how to be better in the wealth. So you will really improve with respect to your finances. And on a very soul level, personal level, Venus over here shows coming back to your strength, giving yourself enough respect and love and care and value. It's like enhancing your worth in your own eyes. Number one, you are more focused towards your self-love, taking care of yourself, grooming, growing beautifully. Venus enhances your strength in communicating with other people. It brings people who will truly appreciate you in life, whether it's work, whether it's connections. So there is strength, a lot of strength, because you will understand your value, you are loving yourself, you're respecting what you do for others, and that thing reciprocates. It comes back to you, that respect and love. So Venus enhances your path when it comes to love and friends and social connections. And there's a full moon in the 10th house in Sagittarius this month, which truly will enhance your productivity. It will bring certain situations at the work front where you have to travel, you have to interact with more people. So there's travel involved, or maybe meeting people from foreign places, far distant places may happen. Maybe some event at work may happen. But moon keeps you busy with respect to your daily life, your work, your routine. And then we have Mars Ketu in Leo in the sixth house. This is something which is difficult because more than anyone who can hurt you, Mars Ketu in Leo in the sixth house shows you are hurting your very own self through your anger, through your restlessness, through the overthinking, through the competition. Maybe there's competition, but you think too much about it. So too much of thinking and focus on what is wrong, what is an obstacle in your life, that leads to self-destruction. It impacts your health. It impacts your courage and your strength to do things in life. So it's like a self-hurt process with the Mars Ketu in the sixth house. Getting into the drama of other people, getting into the conflicts of other people. Again, that's a kind of hurting your own self. So sixth house brings drama. Sixth house here brings conflicts with people. And you have to choose your battle wisely. And this is not like forever. It will reduce greatly by the end of this month. And Sun Mercury in Cancer in the fifth house, it shows becoming a part of a certain event or celebration. But also it shows that you will use your potential very nicely. And sometimes the love connections may get very overwhelming, like losing that sense of right and wrong in certain times, especially with respect to romantic connections. Sun may bring romantic connections, but the Mercury's presence in Cancer shows it gives confusion in the relationships.